Hey everybody, there we go. Okay, got lots to do this video. Let's see, where am I going to start here? First, thanks to the person who helped get my wife's surgery. It is on June 8th. It's all scheduled. It's a one-day thing in the morning, home in the afternoon, day or two rest, be good as new. I can't thank this person enough. Still don't know if I should. Let's just call him, let's just use the name Mark. Let's just say Mark. I know lots of Marks. You guys know lots of Marks. Could be Mark, could be Fred, or could be Ethel. Who knows? Anyway, man, can't thank him enough, man. It's such a relief. My wife, she don't like getting on the camera thing here, but she wanted me to make sure that we thank him a lot because it means a lot. And all you guys and your best wishes and your comments, my wife's kind of shocked about all you guys and how tight knit little community this is. So she appreciates it big time. So second of all, good morning. It's Friday morning, model cars and coffee time. Already again, man, weeks fly by, especially when you're retired. And it's over. Anyway, so we're gonna do that. But first, I got a couple things. I got something in the mail. I got something from my son, and I gotta figure out something to build. So I might show you some ideas on that. So won't take too long, but it might take a little bit. So first of all, everybody, let's as Dennis Collins says on Coffee Walk, grab your cup of Joe and let's go right over here. I don't know how to edit, so you're just gonna have to just follow along because I don't know how to do that. Just pause it and then pick up where we're at. But anyway, here's the package, and I want to let you guys know that saw my video about the albums I got from the guy from the Deer Park Drag Strip Memories group on Facebook. He sent me 2 more albums. Got them down here on the floor because they take up a lot of room. But check this out, guys. Tons more pictures again. Man, that guy, like I said, he's an encyclopedia of local Pacific Northwest drag racing. The guy's amazing. In fact, he is in this book. Hang on, over here, a local book, Spokane Hot Rodding by, wait for it, John Gonzalez. Okay, if I can speak here. Amazing book. My son bought me this book. I couldn't afford it at the time, so he got it for me for Christmas. I've read it 3 times. Just a lot of local cars. Not really a story, just little captions about each car and who they are. And you go back here to the front, and let's see, I'll just show you guys real quick here. Just different categories of local cars: street, show, strip, and clubs. Pretty cool. But some of these pictures are in those albums that I got from Greg Fury that I just showed you. And one of them is that, but there's lots of cool ones. So I'm thinking about, I can't look at this too much because your brain gets overloaded. But I'm thinking about doing the little 29 right there and making a little 50s drag car of it, like I don't already have enough. So anyway, that's what's coming up next. And let's open this up, see what, I already know what it is, but I'm going to open it with you guys. These are the shop cards that my son did for me, and he brought them over today. and he said open them up on your Friday morning model cars and coffee. So that's what we're gonna do. So hang on a sec. I'm gonna set the camera up so we can two-hand this, and we'll see what they look like. So we'll be right back. Okay, camera's rolling. Here we go. These are crappy scissors. Let's see if they work on this. Kinda. Okay, here we go. I was gonna just send these out to guys without saying anything, but my son thought it'd be pretty cool to just, we all look at them together. So, let's see here. Okay. Oh, geez, they're in there good. Maybe I should have cut it the other way. There's a flyer, but I guess about who did it. Oh wow, look at this. Even got, damn, how'd they get them son of a guns in there? I almost said a bad word. Sorry about that. Here we go. Envelopes. That looks like they're kind of a long shop card maybe, huh? Oh geez. And we got another box, so we gotta take this off. I'm hurrying, guys. I know we got lots to do here. Let's break that little seal. Oh, check that out. How's that for a little tease, huh? Oh man, that looks freaking awesome, dude. Okay. Whoa, now check that out. Papa's model car room. My favorite model. Boy, he's even got the wear look on it and everything. And on the back, little Papa's model car room there. All right, you guys are going to be getting these in the mail. That sent me a shop card. I don't know how many I got. Looks like a few. Man, I want to thank my son for doing this. He did this for me. He come up with the idea and paid to have them done and everything. And you know, I can't afford to send out 8 or 10 shop cards shop cards at once. Got 50 cents a pop now with the stupid mail, but I'll trickle them out as fast as I can. But there you go, guys. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, we gotta move on. I can sit there and look at those all day, but here, let's set that back there because it's time now to see who showed up for model cars and coffee. So I'm going to hold the camera while we do that and look at the cars, because I like doing that better than picking the car up and flinging it around and maybe dropping it. So I'm gonna get that adjusted. I'm gonna take you guys out of my fancy camera holder that my son also bought me. It's not a high-tech one, but it works good enough for now. First one broke, and he went and bought me another one, so I appreciate that. So let's see who showed up here for model cars and coffee. Oh, it looks like some pickups showed up today. Look at that. Look at that. That is a great kit. I built a couple of them. This one I built, let's see if I can get it to focus a little bit better. There we go. This one I built, let's see, we moved in here in 2001. I probably started this around 99 or 2000, and I put it in a box and we moved. And after we were here for probably 10 years maybe in our new house, I was looking for one to build, and I grabbed this box off my shelf. I was going to build it, and I opened it, and I'll be damned if it wasn't already painted and half done. It just needed to go together. Shocked the crap out of me. I totally forgot. Hood doesn't fit. There, that fits pretty good. So I finished it. Yeah, probably, geez, 4 years ago or so I finished it. And it turned out really good. I couldn't believe the paint job when I opened it up. The two little chrome thingies in there, I think I had them in it here. I might put them back in, but they just stuck out so much. It looked like big old zits on the front of the hood. Those side ones stick out bad enough. I'm trying to make this camera work here, guys. I'm sorry. I get tired of focusing on it. I should do it on its own. Anyway, this is one of those paint jobs that we all dream about, where you spray it, you clear it, and bam. I don't even think I cleared this because I've told you guys before, I used that paint. Plasticoat, odds and ends. It's not the same stuff, that little cans of Krylon that you get at like Hobby Lobby and stuff, because I've same color, so I don't know, Plasticoat's still around, so I don't know why Krylon would be doing it. But I tried the Krylon stuff and I can't get it to do what this stuff did. This is the pink I used on those Novas, and the blue I used on this. And man, it's just one of those lucky paint jobs. I mean, it turned out so smooth. I didn't color sand it or anything. I just put a coat of wax on it when I built it. I mean, I could have color sanded it and made it even better, I think, but man, it just turned out so good. I just put it together, and there it is. Every once in a while I get a paint job like that. I put those wheels and tires on it, dropped it down, and back then I probably was gonna do the motor, but by the time I got around to finishing it, it was too late. So I just put the flathead in there. This is a great kit. I love this kit. Goes together really good. And I love that flathead. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Just a nice little hot rod truck. Let's check out the chassis real quick. And we'll see how it looks under there. And it looks like that. I think I reversed the front leaf springs to drop the front end down, and the back, I don't know if it came that way or not, or what I did. I don't know. I did something to get it lower. It's been so long ago, but I got the stance where I wanted. Really nice exhaust system on this. Put some tips on it. Got a little goober on the running board right there. But anyway, nice kit. It turned out really good. I'm real happy with it. Like I say, it was a nice surprise when I got it out of the box. So let's see who else showed up here real quick. Like I say, it's pickup time. So this one here, I guess that's about a 64-ish maybe. Some of you pickup experts might know. Check out the front end. I'll help you figure out what year it is. This, I went to the toy auction, toy club meeting here. Holy crap. Man, time goes by fast. Before 2020, so probably around 2018, right in there. And one of the guys gave this to me. There was no wheels and tires, just the body. It was painted. I believe it had that grill, or that headlight and grill set up in it. It had this custom thing on the back. So I found some tail lights to put in there, mounted the license plate up. I didn't want to paint it or anything because it just looks so cool. So I just kind of sanded it. There's some scuffs and stuff in it, you know, like this was already there. They had lights or something on it. So I just left it all and scuffed some of them, made them a little bit bigger, like the paint's wearing off. Had white primer underneath. Made a service truck out of it. And it turned out pretty good. And it got some old vintage wheel covers on there. Let me focus it a little bit. I don't know what those are from, but they're cool. Put the little info on it for your road service. We put some stuff in the back. Got to have your acetylene tank, and your jack and toolbox, and a little toolbox down there. You have your gas can and your oil can. And I think that I don't know if I made that little wooden rack or if something I had laying around. I don't remember. But it turned out pretty good. Put some spotlights on it, some mirrors out of the parts box. Didn't have a motor, so I found a motor, big block, put it in there. I think it's out of the 67 Chevy, whatever that was, Impala or whatever. I think that's what it came out of. I found one of those years ago at a yard sale and parted it out. And it turned out pretty good. Looks good with that big block in there. Chassis, I won't take all that stuff out and flip it over. It's just everything's all molded in. I just detail painted the exhaust and the suspension and all that. But fun little truck. I assume it's original issue kit. It's a long box. I don't know of them ever reissuing the long box. So nice kit. Someday I'll put a trailer on it. Because I got a push bar on the front, so I'll get a little race car on it. Maybe that sprint car or something that I got for my nephew. I don't know, something to think about. Anyway, pretty cool. And a little shot of the box. And the interior, I didn't go too crazy with this down here where it's in the light. Just detail painted it. Added a little shifter in there. It's black, so it's kind of hard to see. So we don't look in there no more. Anyway, I don't know why this phone decides to do that. If I knew how to use the phone, I could probably make it stay focused, but I can barely do this. All right, we got one more that showed up. And go back a few years. We got that little thing there. And that's another one of those paint jobs. I don't think it's Plasticoat. I can't remember what it is, but it just turned out great. And I hate color sanding these years of hot rods because of all the body lines in it and around the fenders there. You can go through so easy, and I'm not a do-over guy, so I mean I paint everything. I got that mono color look, whatever you call it, but I wasn't going to do that, but I thought, you know, that's different and it looks pretty good, so I did. And I got the tan wheels on it. I think that's what the plastic was molded in for those wheels. So I just left them that color. And I did kind of brought that color in on the interior with the tan and the brown. And sorry about jiggling so much. I'm trying to one hand the phone and spin the thing. But it tan contrasts pretty good with that blue color, and it turned out good. There's a rear shot of it. And I don't know if I did anything in here. Got that tan too to kind of, yeah, this one I didn't feel like detail painting that strips and stuff. I probably should have, because the rest of it turned out so good. Maybe down the road someday. But with that on there, can't really tell. Touched up the chains on the tailgate. Tried to do everything blue as best I could. Man, in and out focus. In and out focus. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let's take a look at the chassis here. Yeah, got the tan going on there. And it looks pretty good. Nice contrast with that blue. And exhaust, I just found something in the parts box, and it worked out pretty good. Those old MPC tires, I love those tires, and they even have big and littles in those, so I put those on there. And the running boards and everything, all body color. Probably didn't do anything to the headliner. Oh yeah, I did do something to the headliner. Look at that. Okay, that's cool. All right, it's kind of cool doing this for you guys. I get cars out I haven't looked at for a long time and check them out and kind of reminisce myself about the old builds I've done. So anyway, guys, another Friday morning, Model Cars and Coffee. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoy it, I get lots of positive compliments on this, and I really appreciate it, and I really enjoy doing it, and it means a lot that you guys like it. It really does. So we'll keep doing it. We'll see what shows up next Friday. Squirrely there, he's enjoying it too. Shop cards, a few of them are going to go out in the mail probably tomorrow. I'm excited about those. Damn, those are cool. Yeah, my son did a good job. Good job. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. We'll talk at you later. Thanks everybody for subscribing. I appreciate it. Again, I really do. And if you haven't, subscribe and join in on the fun. Looking at old kits and new kits and project kits and everything else. Don't forget to check out everybody else's videos. They got lots of cool stuff out there. So everybody take care. Have a great weekend. And we'll talk at you in a few days. Bye.